Finance Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam brushed off notions on this year's budget being an election ploy to win votes. Speaking to some 150 union leaders at a post-budget dialogue session, Mr. Tharman said the package is focused on Singapore's long-term growth and the handouts are a result of good economic performance.
6.6 billion sounds like a bonanza. It's really 3.2 billion for this year and 3.4 for the future. It is rare for governments on the eve or during an election year to be putting aside money, first to pay back past reserves, second putting it for results that will only show up 5, 10, 15 years from now, in some cases even further down the road. So if it is an election budget, it's because it's a budget of a government that is thinking in the long-term interests of its people, and that is the flag we are nailing to our mast.
Budget 2011 $6.6 billion package is more than double the $2.6 billion progress package announced before the last election in 2006. When asked why generous incentives were only given out before the coming elections instead of spreading them out over the past few years, Labour Chief Lim Swee Say said the government has to be fiscally prudent to prevent deficits.
If a finance minister run a deficit over 5 years, which means when the government closes the account for GE, it's a minus, minus X billion. If it's a minus X billion, where do the X billion come from? Must come from your past reserve. We've been getting maybe 1 billion, maybe 2 billion, not 3.2 billion. Why? Because those were interim bonus, mid-year payment, mid-term payment. So now it's end of term.
Other issues discussed at the dialogue include the rising cost of living and foreign competition in Singapore.
There's an increase in the foreign worker levy for unskilled sectors. For the rest of us who are PMETs in the white collar, should there be a levy there as well so that our tertiary educated Singaporeans will have less competition from foreigners and more opportunities for employment?
Sometimes it may seem a little unfair, and you'll be able to find examples where you say, look, that chap is not noticeably better than me. Why is he here? And the real challenge for us as a global city is not to close our doors, because that may have a lot of appeal in the short term. But frankly, once we do that, we will lose our edge against not just the obvious competitors like Hong Kong, London, New York, San Francisco, but new competitors like Shanghai. You have to be a global city, because that will not just provide for economic growth, etc. That is what provides good quality jobs for Singaporeans, including our PMETs.
When it comes to inflation, Mr. Tharman said the solution is to increase the incomes of Singaporeans over time.
For the majority of Singaporeans, who are middle-class Singaporeans and lower-income Singaporeans, they are getting far more than the increase in inflation this year. You don't have to worry about the immediate problems. We can deal with the immediate problems. The true solution is to grow our incomes so that even after minusing inflation, our purchasing power is still up.
For more on the dialogue, watch the following clips.